Hi and welcome to MacroMenu Quick Tour. MacroMenu is a program that is used for pasting saved clips into editors, building and running clipboard modifiers, record, build and run keystroke macros, create mails using mail templates, open the right browser with a saved web address, run programs and open files or folders. And what you just witnessed here was a keystroke macro. Okay, let's see what MacroMenu can do. We have an editor here and we have some clips here in the MacroMenu. When you click on a clip, the contents automatically get pasted to the previous application, like this. In clips you can store anything in plain text: signatures, quotes, programming code, and if you're using C++ Builder, you can store VCL templates like form layout or maybe list view with columns. The possibilities are endless. Clipboard modifier. This type of macro can modify the contents of the clipboard. There are more than 55 functions you can use in your script to do these modifications. Let's see what some of these functions can do. Here I have some text, put it into the clipboard. Here I have some programming code and I would like to put the text in behind the code as a comment. Just like that. Here we have an enum. I would like to put that one into a switch. So first into the clipboard. Then we position the cursor and then we clip enum to switch. Here we have some programming codes. Lines of functions. We would like to sort them and we would like to align them. Like that. And if it was another situation, we might want to put in some numbers in front of those lines. Here we have a very common programming situation. We have a bunch of values that goes into variables in a form, and then we show the form so the user can change the values, and afterwards they all have to go back again. So we want to swap these lines. So we swap word 1 with word 2. Keystroke macros. They can simulate typing just like you saw in the intro. Typing of simple characters you paste into the macro, as well as control characters you insert using the macro composer. Example. Let's take a C++ member function from an H file, paste it into a CPP file, copy the class name to the clipboard, position the cursor and run the macro. Now the function has a body, so let's put in a for loop and maybe a switch at another position. One of the beauties about keystroke macros are that you can position them anywhere you like, as long as your editor can do auto indentation. Mail templates. With mail templates you can store pre-written mails. You can fill out the 3 kinds of mail addresses. You can have a subject, but best of all you can have pre-written mail bodies with the correct mail start and with the correct mail ending. This way you can personalize your mail signatures so they match each of your contacts personally. When you click a mail item, MacroMenu will start your mail program and pass on the mail template, just like this. Web items. Web items are like bookmarks and favorites in your browser. The only difference is that web items can be used with any browser. You choose which browser you want to open the link from the drop-down list here. Here we have some action items or program items. They can be used for opening programs, files or folders. You choose which type of item, if it should be a clip or a keystroke or mail or whatever, you choose it from the list over here. I want to show you the composer for the keystroke items. Here we have some keystroke items and the composer looks like this. And there's all these buttons for generating the key combinations, so you don't have to remember them. You can also check this box down here and use the keyboard for generating the key combinations. And I also would like to show you the composer for the clipboard modifiers. Here's the composer for those. Here you just double click a function name to get it down here in the script, or you can start typing to make the list shorter. Then just double click again. One little trick here is you can double click here between and it will select both words, so it's easier when you type in your value. This is how MacroMenu looks right after installation, but it can be customized. Just choose the menu item down here or hit F7. Then you can change the colors of the background or the colors of the selected item. You can change the font size, the item height, the font name. Make it look any way you like. You can even change the color of the small arrows. But let's see a couple of examples I made. And this is loaded with my private menu with a huge amount of items. Let's try another one. And the pink one for the ladies. That will be all. Thank you for listening.